Peace be upon you, dear students. Today we will start with a new unit, which is unit number 8. The title of this unit is On the Menu. I would like you to open your student's book, page 66. This is how the page looks like. Before we start with anything, we need to know what is the meaning of menu. Well, this word has two meanings. The first one is the one involved with the title of the unit. Menu is a noun. It's a list of food that you can choose at a restaurant. An example of this: could we have the menu, please? The second meaning of menu, it's a list of choices in a computer program which is shown on screen. So here you have some programs, some apps shown on screen. This is called a menu as well. And this is how a menu looks like. When you go to a restaurant, you ask for the menu and they will bring you something like this. It includes pictures of the food, prices, and the name of the plates and dishes you want. Now, I want you to look at the photo and the title of the text. Well, in the photo we can see a woman eating, and she's holding a bottle of water in her hand and she's eating, and she got red eyes in there. And the title is Can Eating Be a Sport? It's written with bold and big font. So what we need to know here is that the title of the text and the photos often give an idea about the content. I'm going to repeat this because it's important. The title of the text and the photos often give an idea about the content. The question is, what do you think the title is about? Is it about food in a restaurant? Is it about working in a restaurant? Writing about food? Or eating food quickly? Look at the title. Can eating be a sport? Sport. The word sport. Any kind of sport requires the player to be fast and quick. So which of these answers is correct? The correct answer is D. Eating food quickly. And our topic today will talk about this. Now let's start with task number 1. And here you have to read the text quickly. What does Sonia Thomas do? Well, the name of this lady in this photo is Sonia Thomas. Okay? And what we're supposed to do is to read this text quickly and try to guess, what does Sonia Thomas do? I told you that your homework is going to be reading this text, but we're going to read it together. I would like you to follow me line by line, and I would like you to be careful with these highlighted words. Try to guess their meanings. Can eating be a sport? Sonia Thomas is not a big woman. She's 165 centimeters tall and she only weighs about 45 kilos. She usually eats healthy food: rice, vegetables, fruit, fish, and chicken. But once or twice a month, she has a big meal, an enormous meal. And she eats it very quickly. Why? Because she participates in eating competitions. So we will stop here. Line number 6. And we will talk a bit about Sonia Thomas. The first line says that Sonia Thomas is not a big woman. So looking at her, she actually doesn't seem a big one. Her height is 165 centimeters and her weight is 45 kilos. So this means that she's thin. When we compare her height to her weight, this means that she is thin. She's a thin woman. She usually eats healthy food: rice, vegetables, fruits, fish, and chicken. Okay, this is what she usually eats. But once or twice a month, she has a big meal, an enormous one. Okay, and then they ask a question: why? Because she participates in eating competitions. Now we will continue reading. They are very popular in the USA. USA is an abbreviation for United States of America. One of the most famous, a meat sandwich eating competition in New York, started in 1916 and is now a tradition. And thanks to the TV coverage, some competitive eaters like Sonia Thomas are celebrities. Celebrities means famous people. In fact, she is one of the best competitive eaters in the world. For example, she can eat. Right now, we will mention the type of food she eats. She can eat 65 boiled eggs in 6 minutes 40 seconds. She can eat 5 kilograms of cheesecake in 9 minutes. She can eat 3.8 kilograms of baked beans in 2 minutes 47 seconds. And she can eat 2.3 kilograms of chicken in 12 minutes. The number here shows that how big her meals are. Now we will move to the second part of the text passage, which includes an interview with Sonia. And here she tells about her life and her work. The first question: why did you first take part in eating competitions? The interviewer is asking Sonia here, and she answers, when I was a child, I saw an eating competition on TV. A man ate 15 meat sandwiches in 12 minutes. I wanted to be like him. So this is when she first started this. Moving to question number 2. Your nickname in competitions is the Black Widow. Why did you choose the name? The Black Widow actually is a name of a spider. It's a type of insects, and it's really dangerous and poisonous. So her answer was, because in competitions I'm small but very dangerous, like the Black Widow spider. Question number 3. How do you prepare for a competition? She answers, I often don't prepare at all. It's unhealthy to eat a lot of food quickly. I want you to focus on this line. It's unhealthy to eat a lot of food quickly. And the night before a competition I fast so that I have a good appetite the next day. So the meaning of fast, she fast, it means that she don't eat. Question number 4. Do you do a lot of exercise? She answers, yes, I do. I exercise for about 2 hours a day, 5 days a week. Question number 5. How can you stay thin when you eat so much in competitions? Her answer, there are only 1 or 2 competitions a month. The rest of the time, I eat healthy food. The last question. Do you believe eating competitions are real sport? She answers, yes, of course. It's the most natural sport in the world. You need a strong body and a strong mind for eating competitions, just like other sports. Now I would like you to open your notebooks and you will write the meaning of the highlighted words. We have 15 highlighted words here. The first one is weight. The meaning of weight in this text is to measure how heavy something is by using a scale. To measure how heavy something is by using a scale. So the sentence, she only weighs about 45 kilos. This means how heavy she is. The second word, healthy. A natural food that is grown without adding chemicals. She usually eats healthy food: rice, vegetables, fruit, fish, and chicken. Participate. To share or join in an activity. Because she participates in eating competitions. If you have a difficult word and you don't know the meaning of this word, you can read the whole sentence and try to figure out what's before this word and what's after it, and this will help you to figure out the meaning of this specific word. Let's move to fourth one, which is tradition. Tradition means a custom or belief that has continued from the past to the present. So we will read the sentence. In New York, started in 1916 and is now a tradition. So the meat sandwich eating competition started in 1916 in New York, and now it's a tradition. Coverage. Reporting on or showing an event in media. TV coverage. Celebrities means famous people. Boiled. To cook in a boiling water. She's eating 65 boiled eggs. Baked. To cook in an oven. She also eats 3.8 kilograms of baked beans in 2 minutes 47 seconds. Her nickname is not Sonia Thomas. Her nickname is the Black Widow. The meaning of nickname: an informal name that is used instead of own names. The meaning of widow is a woman whose husband has died, and this is the name of the spider in this text, the Black Widow. The meaning of spider: an insect with 8 legs. Fast, able to move or act at great speed. Well, this is not the right meaning in this text. This is the right meaning of of this word in general, but the meaning of fast here, I want you to look at question number 3 in the interview. And the night before the competition, I fast. The meaning of fast here is that she stopped eating. She don't eat at all. The meaning of appetite: the desire for food, a good healthy appetite. Natural: something that is easy to learn or a gift that you had from birth. Mind, thoughts, and intelligence. I would like you to write these words in your notebooks. Try to learn them. They will help you a lot. Now we will move to task number 2. Read the text again. Are the sentences true or false? Correct the false sentences. So we have 6 sentences in here. You will listen to the text and you will choose the correct answer, whether these sentences are true or false and why. I'm going to read them for you before we start listening. Sonia only eats vegetables once or twice a month. Number 2. A lot of people in the USA know Sonia Thomas. Number 3. Sonia was a child when she became interested in eating competitions. Number 4. Sonia says, It's not good to eat a lot of food in a short time. Number 5. Sonia has eating competition once or twice a week. Number 6. Sonia does sport every day. Now, listen carefully and try to guess the correct answers.
Unit 8, page 66. Read. Exercise 2. Read and listen to the text.
Can eating be a sport? Sonia Thomas is not a big woman. She's 165 centimeters tall, and she only weighs about 45 kilos. She usually eats healthy food: rice, vegetables, fruit, fish, and chicken. But once or twice a month, she has a big meal, an enormous meal, and she eats it very quickly. Why? Because she participates in eating competitions. They are very popular in the USA. One of the most famous, a meat sandwich eating competition in New York, started in 1916 and is now a tradition. And thanks to TV coverage, some competitive eaters, like Sonia Thomas, are celebrities. In fact, she's one of the best competitive eaters in the world. For example, she can eat 65 boiled eggs in 6 minutes 40 seconds, 5 kilograms of cheesecake in 9 minutes, 3.8 kilograms of baked beans in 2 minutes 47 seconds, 2.3 kilograms of chicken in 12 minutes. In this interview, Sonia tells us about her life and her work.
Why did you first take part in eating competitions?
When I was a child, I saw an eating competition on TV. A man ate 50 meat sandwiches in 12 minutes. I wanted to be like him.
Your nickname in competitions is the Black Widow. Why did you choose that name?
Because in competitions, I'm small but very dangerous, like the Black Widow spider.
How do you prepare for a competition?
I often don't prepare at all. It's unhealthy to eat a lot of food quickly. And the night before a competition, I fast so that I have a good appetite the next day.
Do you do a lot of exercise?
Yes, I do. I exercise for about 2 hours a day, 5 days a week.
How can you stay thin when you eat so much in competitions?
There are only one or
When you eat so much in competitions?
There are only 1 or 2 competitions a month. The rest of the time, I eat healthy food.
Do you believe eating competitions are real sport?
Yes, of course. It's the most natural sport in the world. You need a strong body and a strong mind for eating competitions, just like other sports.
So now let's check the answers together. The answer of number 1 is false. The correction is most of the time she eats healthy food. Number 2, it's true. A lot of people in the USA know Sonia Thomas because she's a celebrity. Number 3, it's true. Number 4, true. Number 5 is false. The correction is she has competitions once or twice a month, not once or twice a week. And the last one is true. Now let's move to task number 3. It's a multiple choice question. Here you have to choose the best answer. You have 5 questions. Each one includes 3 choices. The first one is Sonia Thomas is tall, heavy, or thin. So you have to choose the best answer for each question. The second one, she became interested in eating competitions when A. She ate 50 meat sandwiches in 12 minutes. B. She appeared on TV. C. She saw an eating competition on TV. I would like you to read the rest of the questions, try to solve them, and we will check the answers together. You can stop the video right now and answer. So now let's move to the answers of task number 3. The answer of question number 1 is C. Sonia Thomas is thin. C. Number 2 is C. She became interested in eating competitions when she saw an eating competition on TV. Number 3 is A. Her nickname is the Black Widow because she's dangerous in competitions. Number 4 is A. Sonia is thin because she usually eats healthy food. Number 5 is B. In Sonia's opinion, why are eating competitions real sport? The answer is because everybody eats and eating is natural. We will stop here and tomorrow we will continue the rest of the page, which is 67. And now let's move to the homework. Your homework is going to be on your workbook, page 60, and you will read the passage you have here about ultra-marathon man and try to solve the questions 4, 5, and 6, and all of these questions are multiple choice. And that's it. All the best.